Hey, folks. Hello, and I hope you're having a good weekend. It's a Sunday morning here in a very cold Studio B. We got plenty of snow yesterday. We were supposed to get a coating of snow, and what ends up happening, we get, 3, 4 inches of snow. Enough that we got to shovel and pull out the snow blower so we can get in and out of the driveway. Yeah, fun time. So I work Thursday night, Friday morning, Friday afternoon, Friday night, and then I come in to Saturday after working 6 hours, and I come home and I got to shovel snow. Needless to say, I don't think I got to anything. Oh, no, I did play something last night. I played my hockey showdown last night, if you caught that. It's kind of a variation on the field goal kicking contest, but it was showdown. Remember the showdown in between periods of the NHL? So we did some showdown last night. 10 skaters, 4 goalies, so 14 of the 18 teams were represented in the 1975-76 season. Just a fun time. Just had a good time. Anyway, we're going to play some football today, and this is breaking out the 1985 season. This was week 10, November 11th in Denver. All right, week 10 in Denver. And let me get you down to the field here, and we'll see what's going on. And it's going to be San Francisco and Denver. All righty. So that was the game played here. Let me see if I can straighten out my camera a little bit. All right. As Barbara comes by, yeah, she's got the 49ers here. Yeah, the last night was fun. It was just like a penalty shot event, but it was the old showdown when people used to go and they used to play against the goalies in the skills competition stuff. It was just kind of fun, just something different. And again, I'm kind of doing these things so I can get the cards on the table. That's what I want to do. Is I want to be able to play all these seasons that I have and justify them. And so far, I have. It's been fun. So, as you can see here, we have San Francisco at Denver. This is 1985. This is, again, a week, was it a week 10 or 11 game, whatever I said. Week 10, November 11th. That's when it was. Let's see. Denver won this one 17-16. This was a close one. Broncos got a 24-yard field goal from Carlos in the fourth quarter, and that put them up 17-16. Now, in this game, there was a lot of passing, so we're going to have to do a lot of short passes and not so many runs. That's kind of how the game went, so I like to kind of do it how the game went. All right, so let's go to the kickoff here. So Rich Carlos is our kicker, so he will be kicking off. And maybe what I'll do here, I was going to just leave the quarterbacks here, but I don't know if that would get in the way. But anyway, Carlos is going to kick off. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do for a setup. I got it's kind of tight here in Studio B, but we're making it work. And again, this is how I play APBA Football. And so you might play it a little bit different, and that is fine. This is how Dave plays it. I got a few of my own wrinkles in. I have some basic. I have some master rules. And some of my own. In fact, I stole some from some other games, too, if they need to come into play. So let's go here. Rich Carlos will kick this off. And already I knocked things around. So Carlos kicks off at a 63. So that'll be a 34. And a 34 on the kickoff is going to be 59.09. So that'll go down to the 6-yard line. So that'll be taken at the 6-yard line by 09, which is our top kick returner. So that'll be Monroe. All righty. So Carl Monroe. So Carlos will head out. Thank you very much. And now Carl Monroe will take it from the 6, right? So he's 65 yards out on the kickoff. And I subtract 9. No, wait, 59. Just let me get my math right here. 59.09. So 60 would be the 5. Oh, wait, I might have did that differently. Yes, 59 yards, 6-yard line. Yep, there we go. That's 59 and 6 is 65. All right, so let's see what he's going to do. So Monroe, a 45. Oh, that's not very good. So on a kickoff, it's the K column. The K cars are here. And that's going to be an 11 on the kickoff. So let's go to our kickoff return, and that's going to be 20 yards. So 5, 10, 15, 20. He breaks it up to the 26-yard line. And that's where we start. So the game is underway here in the Mile High City. So it all depends what we call. Oh, I want to say this too. I did something a little bit different today. So what I did is I'm playing the master rule for defense, passing, and running. So if you can see here, you see how this guy has got a V all the way to the right over here. He's got a V4 and a 3. What that means is that against the pass, he's a 4, and against the run, he's a 3. So I'm using that today. Whereas I'm counting up the passing versus the running, and so I get a little bit of different defense for each. Now, however, if I scroll over to this guy, now most of these other guys, they have 1 rating. Okay, he's got 1 rating. Now this guy over here, Keena Turner, you can see he's got a 3-4. Okay, so those are the only 2 guys that really have anything different on their cards. And this guy's got a 4-3. And this guy's got a 3-4. So in the scheme of things, so what happened with the 49er defense is that there was 2 guys that are better with the pass and 2 guys better with the run and not as good as the pass. So it evened out. So the 49er defense is 40 for the pass and 40 for the run because there were 2 guys who just offset each other on each side. Now for Denver, and they had the same thing. They had a situation where one guy was better on the pass and one guy was better on the run and not as good as in the pass, and that balanced out. So both defenses are exactly the same. The offenses are 1 different. So when San Francisco passes, they're 38, and when they run, they're 37, and the same with Denver. When they pass, they're 39, and when they run, they're 38. So they had some guys. They're 1 better basically on passing, but the defenses were the same. So I wanted to try that today. So what I have here is I have my cards here. So the long and short of it is when anybody passes, both teams are using the +1, just how it worked out. And when anybody runs, both teams are using the +2, just how it worked out, okay? So I'm going to go back and forth between that, and I'm just going to try to keep that going today too. So that's a master rule, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to do that. Okay, so it's going to be San Francisco ball here, Montana with it. And what do we want to do here? We'll start off with a run. I know we're going to do a lot of passing today, but we'll start off with a run to Roger Craig. All right, so on the run, we said we're using +2, right? So we got a 54 on the defense, so that's going to be AD. And let me get my charts going here from the 26-yard line. So we're going to be AD, and it's going to be a 16. So a 16 AD is a 25. Okay, 25 AD, and it's going to be hit at the line, no gain. So Craig hits the line, hits it hard, absolutely no gain, and it's going to bring a 2nd down and 10. So we're going to go a short pass this time. I was thinking about using the finder. There's also a finder chart in the master game that helps you, you can roll dice and determine who's going to get the pass. I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to try to stick with the master defensive and passing running splits is what splits I guess is a good word to use for it. All right, so we're going to have to pass now. So we're going to have to bring out the +1. So Denver's going to be in a +1 defense on the pass. Alrighty, so we're going to go short pass. We're going to look for Dwight Clark on a short pass. All right, so he's an A. So our dice roll over here is a 15. So we have on a pass, it's going to be AD, and that'll stay AD. So AD on a pass. So Montana on a short pass, looking for Clark on 2nd down and 10, and it's going to be a 15, and a 15 is a 9. And we said it was a 9 AD, right? 9 AD. 9 AD, and it's going to be 6 yards, and he's pushed out of bounds. So Clark gains 6 yards, and that'll set up. So we'll go 30 seconds on that because we're still in the first quarter. So that's going to set up a 3rd and 6 right now. So we're going to go short pass, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to dump it off to Craig on a short pass. So we're not going to do a screen or anything. We're going to try a short pass, okay, is what we're going to do here. And there we go. So we have short pass to Craig. So we have a 65. And because it's only 6 yards, we can play whatever. So we're going to be playing AS. And he's AS. So it's going to be AS. Here we go. Oh, a 66. So that's going to be a 2. A 2 AS. Oh, I read that wrong. That was a 6, not a 9. Oh, man, I screwed that up. That should have been 11 yards. That should have been 11 yards instead of 6. So I need to add 5. So that's going to finish down. So I screwed that up. Already off like thundering turtles. I read the R column, not the P. So that should be a 1st down. and 10. We'll still go short pass. So we're going to read a 2 AS. 2 AS. And, oh, man, he dumps it off to Craig, and he goes and he scores. So Craig goes 63 yards for the touchdown. Touchdown. And the 66 from Montana to Craig on the dump off, and nobody catches him. And it's 6-0 for San Francisco. Yikes. Just like that. So the passing connects on their third play from scrimmage. They will score. Ray Wersching will come in for the extra point. And just like that, the 49ers go up. And a 45 on the extra point is the K column. So it's going to be a 40, right? A 40 on the extra point. Again, I got to look at all these things here. I'm getting better at it, but I haven't played in a while, so I'm a little rusty. So kicking is a 40. And the extra point is good. All right, so just like that, one possession, one score, just took 3 plays for the 49ers to go in and cash in with a touchdown. And so they will score. So 49ers, San Fran touchdown. And that, what did we say? That was a 63-yard pass to Craig. And they started at their, was it the 26-yard line? So they started at the 26. I like to see where they start. So 3 plays, and that is a touchdown. Just like that, folks. That's how easy this game is. That's how easy this game is. Let me just get my my chat open here. See if everybody's enjoying the game. Hopefully you are. I like to have this thing open here. Okay. Looks like we're doing all right here. All right. So Wersching will come in for the kickoff now. Just like that, it's 7-0 San Francisco. I wonder if it's going to be a high-scoring game with these two quarterbacks. So we have a 12 on the kickoff, so it's going to be a P column, so it's going to be a 24. That's going to go 48 yards. That's a short kickoff to 09. So 48 yards. I might have to count this one off. All right, so from a 35, so 48. So we get 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. Ooh, that's taken at the 17-yard line, and that'll be taken by Vance Johnson. So Vance Johnson will come in, and he will return this kickoff in a 16. So on kickoffs, no, wrong one here. Vance Johnson. Okay, wrong card. He's got 2 cards. I'm getting better at this too now. So on the kickoffs, this is the card I want to use on the kickoff. So 16 on the kickoff is 10. So Vance Johnson is a 10 on the kickoff return. 25 yards. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Oh, that's a nice return. So Denver has the ball here at their own 42-yard line. So 42 of Denver. And they will start the drive. So Elway will come out. And let's see what we're going to do for Elway. So we're going to go short pass. They did more. Both teams did more passing than running. So we're going to do a lot of passing here. So we're going to go short pass. And we're going to look for Steve Watson over here. So Steve Watson is going to be the one getting the pass. He's an A receiver. So against passes, we said we're +1. So against the pass, we're +1. So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Let me, I don't like to roll them both at the same time. It kind of kills some of the drama. So we have a 42. So we're looking at CS. That's going to bump to a BS. So BS for Elway. And a 63 is a 29 BS on a pass. 29 BS. And he is sacked. Elway is sacked for an 8-yard loss. So 5, 6, 7, 8. And the San Francisco defense gets in there. Now, I was going to use the sack finder because you can get the sack finder, but I'm going to say no, I'm not going to do that right now. I'm not going to do the sack finder today. So I'll just kind of keep it going as it is. So Elway is wrapped up and sacked for an 8-yard loss, and it's going to be a 2nd and 18. Yeah, I just heard that the Patriots hired Vrabel. Yeah. I'm kind of glad. It gives us something to look forward to because, quite honestly, the other guy, the Mayo guy, there was no excitement for Mayo. Let's just call it what it was. There was really no excitement for the Mayo guy. And, and as you can see how it went. Vrabel, we've been talking about him for years, so let's see how it goes. Trav asks, well, where did I get the scoreboard and the clock from? This is Al Wilson's 3d6-gaming.com. 3d6, number 3, letter D, number 6, gaming.com, and he prints these and makes these and sells these, and these things are awesome. He's got baseball, football, hockey, soccer, I think, too. I have the baseball. I mostly use the baseball and the football, but I have the hockey as well. So he is sacked, and that's going to bring down a second and extremely long. So we're going to look for our tight end, K, on a short pass this time. So we're going to go short pass again to K. And passes, again, we said, is going to be +1 for both teams. Ooh, a good defensive call here. CD. That'll come up to BD. So it's going to be a BD. So BD, so they're playing deep. Elway, 42, BD, that's a 9. And they'll complete it for 4 yards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So hits the tight end. He'll gain 4 yards on a play, and that's still going to set up, oh boy, a 14, right? 3rd and 14. So they're going to have to go pass. So they're automatically going to be playing deep, and they're automatically playing pass, so that'll be the +1. So what do we want to do? I think we're going to have to go a medium pass here. So we're going to look for a medium pass, and we're going to look for Steve Watson this time. All right, so Elway's going to look for Watson. Our defense is 22. That's pretty good. So it's going to be a BD, but that'll bump up to AD. All right, so we get AD on the defense. Here we go. AD, so we get a 26 from Elway. 18, AD is incomplete off the hands of Watson. And so that's going to set up a 4th down, and they will be punting away. So our punter is Chris Norman. So Norman will come in to punt it away. And Marco comes by. He says, Marco McNair, those mid-'80s Broncos teams are fun to play. That's what I'm doing here. I have not played this 85 season yet. And so I said I need to break it out and do something with it. And that's kind of my New Year's resolution, is to start pulling out some seasons that maybe I haven't played in a while and play them and just have a good time. And that's what I'm doing today. And I like to go back in time and pick a certain day and play that game with the actual players in the game. So it's not really a project, but it's just kind of, again, the Dave's Classic Rewind. I go back and I play a game from the past. All right, so Chris Norman will come in to punt. Norman. So let's see here. So he is punting from his, they went nowhere in this drive. So he's punting from the 38-yard line. They started on the 42. So they went backwards. The sack and then a short pass and incomplete. So they went 3 and out. So here we go. Norman on the kick is a 36. So we're looking at the K column. And that'll be an 8. So an 8 on a punt will be 45 yards. And that'll be taken by the secondary punt man, Harmon. So 45 yards. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 45 yards. So that's taken at the 17-yard line by, it was the second guy in the punt, Harmon. So this guy, no, on punts, McLemore. McLemore is the only punt guy. All right, so Norman, thank you very much. McLemore will come in and return the punt for San Francisco. And a 32, so on a punt, we're looking at the P column. And a 32 is a 27 for a punt. And a punt return, 27 is good for, he's got a fair catch it. So he makes a fair catch, safe play, and that'll be that. So we'll take 15 seconds off the clock, kind of how Dave does it. And here we go. All right, so we are back to 49er ball. And McLemore is over here. Okay, I have a lot of cards spread out here. It's fun, though. I love the cards. All right, I think it's time to break into my cream soda here. Getting hot down here, so I'm going to... Ooh, there's the cream soda. I go back and forth between the cream soda and the root beer. They're sugar-free, caffeine-free, so I like them. All right, so it's going to be... San Francisco will get the ball back. So Denver punts, basically 3 and out. And so San Francisco has the ball on their 17-yard line. And let's see what San Francisco does with the ball. All right, so we're going to start off. We're going to go, we're going to look for Dwight Clark on a short pass. All righty? So passing, we said, was +1. So here we go. So we have a 56 on defense. So that'll be a AS, and that'll stay AS. All right, so short pass. AS, Montana going back to pass. Does he have the protection? A 12. Uh-oh, he's in some trouble here. 26, and he's got a scramble. So Montana on the run, running for his life. And a 61 is a 21. And he'll pick up 3 yards. So Montana has to scramble, and he'll get pushed out of bounds at the 20-yard line. That'll bring up a 2nd and 7. So he makes something out of nothing here, if you will. All righty, so we're going to send Harmon, the halfback, outside. So we're going to run outside. So, again, on a run, we go with 2. And, again, this is just some master rule I'm incorporating today, just trying it out. Yeah, the timeout is brought to you by A&W Sugar-Free Cream Soda. Yeah, cream soda's good, isn't it? All right, so Denver against the run. 64, they're going to play CS. So outside run, Harmon, CS. 45 is 22. And we said 22 CS. 22 CS is absolutely nothing. He is slammed at the line of scrimmage. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and long, 3rd and 7. So we'll be going back to the air on this one here. Remember the last time we dumped it off to Roger Craig. He scored a touchdown. We're going to look for Russ Francis this time. We're going to go to our other tight end. All right. So we're going to go to our pass here. Now I got to see if I want to keep swapping out the offense and the defense. It's not much of a difference, but that's what the master game does. It gives you a little bit more stuff here, you know. All righty. So 3rd down, 7. Ooh, good defense. BD, AD. So they're playing for the pass. AD. Montana, 51. That's a 7 AD, and he will hit Clark, and Clark will pick up 13 yards. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, and you know what that is? First down. And San Francisco's drive will continue. All righty, so now what we're going to do is we are going to go run. And we're going to go Roger Craig on a run, and we're going to send him. I'm going to send him on an inside run. All right, we're going to go inside run. So, CS, inside run, 21, 24. I always forget what it is. 24 CS on the inside. And nothing. Absolutely nothing. So the running game is not working for either team right now, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. So I think we're going to have to go back to the pass. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to look for Jerry Rice on a medium pass, okay? Medium pass for Jerry Rice here on 2nd and 10. We're going to see if we can get Jerry involved. 14. It's a BG. Ooh, that's a bad defense. That's an AG. So this is about as good as we can get. AG, Montana, AG, 62-20, AG, and that is going to be right at his feet, and that'll be incomplete. So we got a 3rd and 10 now, and we're going to go short pass, and we're going to look for Mike Wilson this time. All righty, so short pass, Mike Wilson. That's the Bronco defense. CS, that's either going to be D, CD. And that'll stay CD. All right, CD. 41. 21 CD on a short pass. I don't think it's going to be... No, it's knocked away. And so the 49ers will go 3 and out. So they will punt, and they will go 3 and out. So, leading 7-0, we'll have our first kick of the day, and Max Rundgren. I keep wanting to call him Max Rundgren. Wasn't there a musician or a band called Max Rundgren? I want to call him Max Rundgren. Max Rundgren will come in, and he will kick this one away from his own 33-yard line. And I got a 23 on a PA, the punt, that's a kick calling here. Again, it takes a little bit to get used to this, but once you do, it's a piece of cake. So if you look at his card here, right? So you see the KBR, what that means is that on kicks, like place kicks, he's the B guy. He's not the A guy, he's the B guy. So if you need him to kick extra points and field goals, he will. And if you do that, you look in the R column. Okay, so that's the number you're gonna look if he's kicking field goals and extra points. PA means he's the punter, and he's the A guy. He's the top punter. So he's going to be our main punter. So if he's got a punt, you're going to look in the K column when you roll. And the KOB, that means he's the backup kickoff guy, and you would look in the P column. So that's why they have 3 columns here on the cards to do different things. So he's got one for field goals and extra points, one for punts, and one for kickoffs. Kind of neat. I think it's kind of neat, actually. So we're going to look at the K column here. And on punts, and that's going to be a 23 is a 13. So his punt is going to go, oh boy, 30 yards to D11, 30 yards to Vance Johnson. Holy cow, not a good kick at all. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 yards. And Vance Johnson. So now, the other thing you got to look at here, so thank you, Max. We'll go over here. Now, this is one thing that took me a while to get used to, too. Todd Rundgren, yes. No, there was a Max Rundgren. Oh, maybe it was Todd Rundgren, but I thought there was a Max Rundgren or something. Maybe you are right. Maybe you are right. Now, so look at the 2 cards here from Johnson. Okay, so he's got 2 cards because he's he's a halfback and he runs and catches. But so it says TAK. That means TA is he is your top punt returner. T means the punt returner. A means he's the top guy. So on this card here, this is for punts. Okay, now this card, see the OA, he's also your kick returner, like for kickoffs. So you would use this card, K-column, because he's an offensive player and he runs and maybe could pass. He needs 2 different columns for the kickoffs and the punt returns. So we're going to use this one here because this is for the punts. And the rest of the card here, I just looked at, the rest of the card is the same. So if I look at his card, the P and the R column should be exactly the same all over his card. It's just the K column that changes. So it sounds a little confusing, but it's kind of fun. It's kind of easy, I think. All right, so Vance Johnson is going to get this punt return here, and he's going to return it from his, that's a short kick, right? So from the 37-yard line. So Vance Johnson, 14 in the K column, is a 34. So the punt return is a 34. And, we got an F3. He might have dropped the ball. He might have dropped the ball in more ways than one. F3. What do we got on the F3? 46. So these guys have the ball right now. A 46 on an F3. And he's going to, he'll gain 17 yards. And the ball is knocked free, but it goes out of bounds. So 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. So he gets inside of San Francisco territory. He's hit, the ball comes free, but it takes a Denver bounce and goes out of bounds. So a lucky break there for the Broncos, and they will get the ball here in the first quarter. And so San Francisco punts, and it's going to be actually in Denver territory at the 46-yard line, and that's where Denver will take over. Okay, so they actually fumbled the punt, but recovered. Make some little notes here. I got to create a little score sheet here. Max Lundgren, a Sweden hockey player. Oh, could be. Bang on the Drum All Day was one of his songs. Oh, yeah, you're right. I know that song. Yeah. And Ray, the camera's so clear. That's that Panasonic video camera I bought. And I had a capture card here. If you can believe it, I had an Elgato capture card sitting around that I was supposed to use for some video projects that I never did. And it works like a charm. All right, so it's going to be Denver ball. They're in San Francisco territory. So we're going to go with a run here. We're going to go Sammy Winder on a run. And we said runs were a +2. Okay. And, I'm pretty pleased with the camera, Ray. I took it out in the field. There's a couple things I don't like about it on the field. Like you can't, when you record on this camera, you can't pause. Every time you hit the button, it stops and does a new file. So I was kind of hoping I could pause and then pick it up from where I was, but it doesn't do that. But the video quality is pretty good, I got to say, whether you record or whether you stream. So here we go. So Sammy Winder will get the ball here. and a 25 on a run. And Sammy Winder he's going to be an inside runner. So we're going to go inside with Sammy Winder. So against the run AG. So AG is 16 AG, a 25 AG, and that shouldn't be anything at all. No, nothing. Hits the wall. No gain. So the San Francisco defense stacks him up, and so it's going to bring a second down and 10. We're going to try outside to White this time, Wilhite. So let's see outside run to Wilhite. So a 64 CS, so they're playing a standard defense. So Wilhite against CS, 43, 28 on the CS, and right, 28 CS. And, oh, no, he is hit 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and he loses yardage. So, holy cow, Denver with a sack for 8 yards in the last drive, and now they have this going on. So they're backed up now past the 50-yard line, and now both of their drives have pretty much been negative yardage. It's unbelievable. So now we know we're going pass, and we know we're playing deep. So we're going to go medium pass. Well, let's look for our receiver, Vance Johnson. We're going to go to Johnson here. All right, let's see what Vance Johnson can do. So medium pass. There we go. Third down and ridiculously long. All right, so their defense is 34, which is going to be BD. So we're going to be AD. So it's going to be AD. Elway. AD, 56, 19, AD, and can't make the catch, Vance Johnson, watch it sail over his head. And so the Broncos, after being in good field position, will have to punt this one away from their own 49. So they can't even punt from the good column. Imagine that. So coming into punt will be Norman. Chris Norman will come in to kick this one away, as Vance Johnson could not come up with a catch. So fourth down, and they will punt. So a 56 from the K column is going to be an 8, and 8 on a punt is 45 yards. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So it's inside the 10. Now, here is where I'm stealing this from Season Ticket Football because I really like how they did this. What we're going to do is we're going to see if it goes into the end zone. Now, the APBA rule is if it hits inside the 9, you can let it roll into the end zone. I don't like it to be that automatic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the season ticket dice where it says you add the 2 10-sided die and then subtract the 6-sided die. Most likely it's going to go into the end zone, but it's not a guarantee. So let's see what happens on the ball here that lands at the 6-yard line. All right, so it's going to go 9 yards forward, but we subtract 6, so it's only 3. Holy cow, they're going to down it. That's why I like this little way of doing it here. So 9 minus 6 is 3. So 1, 2, 3. So they're going to down this. Denver gets down there and downs it at the 3-yard line. And that's where we'll take over here. So now I need to go to my chart that I'm inside the 14-yard line. Can't go back any further than that. So that's why I like to use this little rule here and it come out pretty good. So that's where we'll take over. So San Francisco will start at their own 3-yard line after the sweet punt by Chris Norman, a household name, Chris Norman. Let me have some more of my cream soda here. All right, so I need to pick up the pace here because I have to work this afternoon. I thought I had today off, and it's called me up. Can you do a hockey game today? So I got to do a hockey game today this afternoon, so I need to make sure I can get this done. Dave Little comes by. Dave, you had some wrestling going on last night. I was watching a little bit of that. That looked fun. All right, so we're going to try Roger Craig, and we're going to go up the middle. So defense is a +2. So we're going up the middle to Roger Craig. So let's see what Denver calls for defense here on 1st and 10 from the 3-yard line. So that's going to be 1st down and 10 here and 15 for the punt. Ooh, a 22. That's going to be a good defense. That's going to be a BG. Oh, boy. BG. Craig going up against a BG here on the inside run. 36, BG. 22, BG, and he will plow forward. He'll gain 3 yards. So 1, 2, 3. So they'll gain a little bit of breathing room here. And that's going to be a 2nd down and 7. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to go Harmon. We're going to go outside run. So we're going to stay with the run and go outside run. And Dave says, love the camera setup. Yeah, isn't this camera fantastic? It's a video camera. And it goes into a capture card. And for some reason, even though it's going USB into the computer, it's way better than a webcam. I don't know why he wasn't doing this all along, but yeah, it is. It's working out very well. And especially with baseball, because I can really zoom in on the cards. You can see all the numbers on baseball. Football, I have a lot more cards to show, so it is what it is. But, anytime I want, I can just take a card and put it up here, and it focuses in really nice. Does it? Does it? Yeah, it does. All right, so we're going to go outside now on 2nd and 7. And we got a 25. And so it's going to be AG. So Derek Harmon on the AG. 31 is a 17 outside AG. And he will pick up 8 yards, and he'll get the first down. So 5, 6, 7, 8. He'll get out to the 14-yard line. And so that'll be a first down. So they'll move the chains, so to speak. And we'll get a little bit of breathing room. All right, let's go back. They did more passing, so we're going to have to go back to passing. So let's go Russ Francis on a short pass. So we're still at the 14. So we're going to be using this particular chart, and we're going to go pass now. So again, the pass is +1. Not a heck of a lot of difference, but we're going to try to play it. How do I have the camera mounted? I have an arm that hooks to my table and goes up like this, and the camera's just shining down overhead. Is what it is, Dave. I'll send you a picture of my setup here. So I'll zip you off a picture here on Facebook, Dave. And that's what it looks like. So that's what I got lights and arms and cameras, and it takes about an hour to set up. At least the football it does. Baseball is a little faster. So I sent you that off, Dave. No, we're good. We're good. That's what we do. We're sitting here chatting. That's what we do. All right, so we're going to go short pass to Russ Francis, right? So short pass from the 14-yard line, 1st and 10. So we got a 23. So that's going to be a CG, and that's going to be a BG because he's an A. So that's going to turn a CG to a BG. So this is the BGs. Remember the BGs. 13 on a BG. And, he's going to hit Francis. Oh, wait. Oh, no. F39. There's a fumble of some kind. F39. What's it going to be? F39, 63. Minus the, oh, no. So it's a -2 D2. So how I have this is that, I could do it one of two ways. Either Montana was hit and the ball comes free, or Francis caught it and fumbles the ball. So I'm going to say it was a quick pass to Francis. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage. So it's -2. The ball is free, and it's picked up by the nose tackle, right? Nose tackle, Reuben Carter. So Reuben Carter has the ball, and what I do is I give him a chance for return. Odd return, even no. So he's going to fall on the ball. So Francis is hit behind the line, and Reuben Carter falls on the ball, and it's going to be Denver ball deep in San Francisco territory at the 12-yard line. Oh, my. And so what a break that is for the Broncos. So that'll be first down. Let's take some time off the clock. And so we're going to say this was a fumble. And so it's going to be Denver ball at the San Francisco, 12-yard line. So, crazy. And Al was watching you play last night. You had that, was doing some football, doing some baseball and football. I like both of those things you got going on because they're two games I really like. And it's interesting, in 76 football. That was kind of fun you were playing that. And, I like Al, when you do the 8 drives, that's kind of a neat way of doing it there because you're playing a game. Just give each team 8 drives so the game's not wicked long. It's very fair. I like the way you do that. That's kind of fun. It's easy to follow. All right, so against the run, we're +2. So we're going to go on the ground here. So Elway leads his band of Broncos out here. So we're between the defensive 10 and the 30-yard line. We're going to go inside Sammy Winder. All righty, inside against Sammy Winder. And almost exciting is Jack Sawyer going 80 yards in a Cotton Bowl. Well, you just missed it earlier. I dumped off a pass to Roger Craig, and he went 63 yards for our only score. That's kind of how it was. All righty, so Elway going to hand this off to Winder. So we got a 43, so they're playing CD. So Sammy Winder, a 13. That's going to be a 20 inside CD. And he will get absolutely nothing. So the 49er defense getting their job done, but let's see. So Elway, we're probably going to look for a short pass here. So we're going to look for the tight end, Clarence K. All right, so we're going to go short pass to Clarence K. The K cars are here. So, no, we don't want to go here. So we're not. Oh, yeah, we're between the 10 and the 30 because we're on the 12. All right, so the defense is a 1. All right, so I need to swap that up for a pass defense. 31 is CS. That'll be BS. So Elway, short pass, BS. Looking for his tight. Oh, now there's the doubles. Well, there's the doubles. So 44 is a 5 AS, 5 AS, and that will be touchdown. It's a first down +8, so the first down's at the 3, and he will go in for the score. So that's going to be a 12-yard TD pass to K, and it's 7-6. So 12-yard TD pass to K. So they take advantage of the fumble, and they go in and they score. So Rich Carlos will come in, and he'll do the kicking to see if he can tie this game up. Rich Carlos with a 24 on the extra point. From the K column, it's going to be a 20 on the extra point, and that is good. So the kick is up, and the kick is good. So we're tied at 7 here as I get my first look at my 1985 set of football cards from APBA. And we have Montana and Elway. Again, this was Week 10, 1985. So Rich Carlos will come in to kick this off. Always drilled it. Yeah, he was a pretty good kicker, wasn't he? He was. All right, so Carlos will kick this off. So let me take some time off the clock for that play. And so we've got 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. A 24 and a kickoff is the P column. And it's going to be a 20. And it's going to be 67-09. So it's going to be 2 yards deep into the end zone. We'll take it out. We will take it out. So 2 yards deep into the end zone. And Monroe is going to get it. So Carlos, thank you so much. So we are 2 yards deep into the end zone. Let's remember that. 2 yards deep. All right. And a 61 on a kickoff return is the K column. So it's going to be an 11. And 11 is 20 yards. So that'll bring it out to the 18. So 20 to the 18. So not terrible. And that's where we'll start the drive. So we are tied here 7-7. San Francisco with the ball. Both Montana and Elway have thrown touchdown passes. So if you like some 80s football, we got that for you today. All right, so Montana, we're going to try to do something. We're going to go deep. We're going to go medium pass. All right, we're going to go medium pass for Rice. So we're inside the 20, but we're outside the 15. So, yeah, so medium pass for Rice. All right. So that last pass, see, that's what I love about this game. You get so many things that happen in a football game. So that last play, last pass to Francis, hit behind the line of scrimmage, ball comes loose, falls on by the nose tackle, and then Elway goes in and scores. I mean, it doesn't get any more football than that. Sorry, it just doesn't. And I play other games, too, that I like, but this one here just feels really, really good to me. All right, so we're going to medium pass to Rice. So passes, we said, was +1. All right, so again, it's a very close team. There's a 1-point game, too, in real life, by the way. So I got a 43, so their defense is CG, and that'll be BG. So we got the BGs. Montana, medium pass, BG. Oh, Al, there's the doubles. 3 medium pass, BG. And that will be good for 33 yards to Jerry Rice. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 33 yards. And he's pushed out of bounds just inside of Denver territory. Yep, there we go. All right. Nice job. So Montana finds Rice. And he connects on the play. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go back to Dwight Clark. We're going to go short pass now, Dwight Clark. So we're still on the main chart, right? Still on the main chart, if I'm correct, I think. Yep. And Sweetest Jeff comes by. Jeff, good to see you. Good to see you. Having some lunch, doing some laundry, and watching some APBA Football 85. Yeah, hopefully you're enjoying it. And, yeah, so what kind of ironic that I'm playing football today, and the Patriots signed Vrabel, so I'm hoping they're going to go in the right direction with that quarterback now coach. I know you guys aren't happy about it because of all the Super Bowls we won, but still. All right, so what he said, short pass to Dwight Clark. So we're at the 49 of Denver. And what's Denver going to call here for a defense? Oh, a 33. So they got a BD. That'll be an AD. So Montana, AD. Oh, look at that. Double trouble. 3 AD on a short pass. And that'll be 19 yards, and he's pushed out. So 5, 10, 15, 19 yards down to the 30-yard line. And Montana has rolled 2 doubles in a row. No touchdowns. But he is moving the team in the right direction. So we're at the 30-yard line. So now I got to change my chart the other way, actually. So we're between the 10 and the 30 inclusive. Oh, yeah, Jeff, you're doing the Master game. Is that baseball, Jeff, is what you're doing? Isn't it good? I'm going to do a video today. I got to do this today, then I got to work. But maybe tonight I'm going to do a Master video and talk about some things because it's worth talking about. It is a very fun game, and it's easy. I find it to be very easy. There's just more calculations because it's a deeper game. I love it, though. I really like the Master game. I'm glad I gave it a chance. That's all I'm going to say. And I won't use it for everything, but I'm enjoying this. It's going to take me a while to play this game today, but I love this game. And so while I'm playing it, I love it. And that's the same way I feel about the Master game. But, yeah, Tebow did a great job with that. And we're going to have him on, too, hopefully this week and talk about that as well as a few other things. And Barbara's doing paperwork. Nice. Good job with the paperwork, Barbara. AP stops by as well. And so let's see what we got going on here. So we're going to go Craig. We're going to go inside to Craig. All right, so we did a couple of nice passes. So it's first down, 10. Here we go. 32. That's going to be a CD on the run. And Craig's at a 35. Oh, no. 16 is good. 16 is good. 16 CD is good for 6 yards. Okay. He'll pick up 6. It's going to set up a 2nd and 4. And we're going to go outside to Harmon now. All right, we're going to keep the run going here. So the defense will be, CG. It's going to be a stingy defense. Harmon going up against a tough defense here. And this is as bad as it's going to get. 24 CG outside run, and he's going to lose a yard. So that'll set up a 3rd and 5, and it's going to bring up a passing down here for the 49ers. So, Montana, can you roll the doubles again? So we're going to look for, so we're on the 25, it's a 3rd and 5. Could try screen passes. They never work, though. Screen passes never work. Let's try it. Let's try a screen pass to Craig. All right. I know they never really work, but we're going to try it. But, the thing is the screen, like I said, they don't ever really work. But we'll try it. And I just kind of do it my own way when I pick the defense. So we're going to go screen pass here. No, screen pass was, we'll play pass defense. So 62 is AS, so that'll stay AS. And let me see, on the 6, defense G actually. So they're going to be in defense G because I rolled the 6. So it's going to be AG. So they're playing ground here. AG. So Montana to Craig on a screen pass. Oh, man, I should have gone deep, right? 3. AG on a screen pass and dumps it off to Craig, and Craig will score. I think. No, hang on a sec. 3, AG. No, I'm sorry. He almost scores. He gets 10 yards on the AG. 10 yards. He would have scored if it was the other way. But he gets the first down. He had daylight, and he was tripped up on the play. And that's a first down. Oh, boy. I got excited there. I was reading 1, but I was wrong. So we're still on this particular chart right here. So Craig doing great on that screen pass. Would have been a touchdown on any other pass, but I had to call a screen pass, right? That's what I do. We're going to go back to the run. All righty, and we're gonna give it to Cooper. Okay, we're gonna bring in Cooper into the game, and he's gonna go inside. So Craig's gonna get a rest, and this is another way that Dave does things to get people involved. Is I have my top guys here. So I got my top 2 backs, and my top tight end, and then my top 2 receivers. So you basically have the quarterback and the line. That's 6, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So those are my starting 11, and then I have the guys who also got something in the game, and I give them a carry or a catch once in a while, just kind of how Dave does it. All righty, it just kind of makes me feel good and fuzzy inside that other people are getting the ball. All right, so Cooper's going to come in to spell Craig, and he's going to go inside run here. So it's a 1st and 10 from the Denver 15. San Francisco on the march, a 54. So they're going to go AD on the run. So Earl Cooper going up the middle. AD, a 63 is 32 AD, and we got a rare play. I love the rare plays. I'm not going to lie. We got a rare play, too. So Cooper comes into the game, and we got some craziness. Rare play, too. So Earl Cooper, what's going to happen on the rare play? 31, that's a 4, actually. And Cooper is going to go in for the score, but it's a flag on a play. So Cooper goes up the middle. He busts through for 15 yards. He slams the ball down. And we got a flag on a play. So TE. We got to go TE. So he scores, and he throws the flag. Let's see what happens here. So everyone's waiting around. And a 21. There's an 11. That's going to be an illegal substitution on the offense. So take the touchdown off the board, bring it back 5 yards, and it'll be 1st and 15. So they brought in somebody that did not report as eligible. And so we're going to back it up to the 20-yard line. So where are we now? Where are my charts now? So between the 10 and the 30. Yep, all righty. So here we are. Hang on 1 second here. What was this? Yep, no. Got to know. I love how Capital One sends you notifications. That one's okay, but yeah. Yeah, he snuck into the game, right? So he was ineligible, so somebody was ineligible. So we're going to back it up. So we got a 1st and 15 now, and we're going to have to go back to the pass. So passing is 1 for each team. That's what we determined. And so we're going to go short pass, and we're going to look for Mike Wilson. All right, we're going to go to Wilson now, who's a C1. And like Tebow says, you gotta incorporate the C guys just like you do with the C pitchers. Otherwise, you throw off the stats. So here we go. So Mike Wilson on a short pass, and I want to make sure I got this right, from the 20-yard line. So yep, I'm on the right chart. So I got a 54. So that'll be AG, and he's a C. So that brings down AG to BG. So we got a BG, actually. Montana to Wilson. Al, Red Sox fan, stops by, and I'm rolling doubles all day long. A 4, AG, BG. 4, BG. Right? So I got a 54. It's an AG, brings down to a BG. 4, BG, Short pass. And that'll be good for 18 yards. He dumps it to Wilson. He's tackled at the 2. So 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. He's tackled at the 2-yard line. And it will be first and goal for the San Francisco 49ers. So Montana on fire, rolling the doubles. Still only got the 1 touchdown and still tied, but he's got the team first and goal at the 2. Alrighty, so we're going to go inside run to Craig. Way to go, Craig. Alrighty, so let's see what the defense is going to call. They're going to call CS. Montana, the Craig, up the middle. Oh, my gosh, is an 11K. How many more doubles can I roll? Seriously, the dice are not loaded. They're really not. So Craig with a K column. 15 is a 2 CS, and I bet you he walks in without a problem. And hang on a sec, I'm on the wrong chart. That's probably a touchdown. So he said 15, so it's a 2 CS inside, and yeah, touchdown. And Craig goes in for the score. Easy touchdown there. So Craig goes in from 2 yards out. And so that was a long drive by San Francisco. Oh, I forgot. I didn't write down where they started from. I think it was deep in their own territory. But San Francisco, what was this? 2-yard run. 2-yard run by Craig. And I don't remember where I started the drive from, but it's up and it's good. So, all right, so 13-7. Ray Wershing will come in for the extra point. And Raymond's kick from the K column is a 16, and that is good. So Wershing puts it through, and it's 14-7, and that will end the quarter. So let me get my numbers out here. So that'll be a 14-7, and that comes right at the end of the first quarter. All right, so we have a 63-yard pass to Craig, a 2-yard run by Craig, and that has kind of been the difference in this one. And that is the end of the first quarter. And so how many drives did we have here? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had 7 drives. It's supposed to be 5, I think, but I think that works, considering one was a quick out with a fumble. So, all right, so Wershing will kick off. So now we're in the second quarter. So Wershing will kick off in the 35. We're in the second quarter, so need to bring this all the way back over here. And Wershing will kick this off for the 49ers. And back into the chat. Oh yeah, Barbara says he likes when I go back in time and play some games. Yeah, it just gives us a chance to revisit some old players without having to nail down a huge project or something like that. It's just kind of fun for me. John Elway almost traded to the 49ers. Interesting. That'd be a fun little project to play, right? And yeah, you got to put up more videos. It's fun. I'm gonna do a master video later today. I don't know if I'll be live or record it, but like I said, I need to get this one done. I'm dying to play some football, and then I got to work later on. So maybe it'll be later on tonight. We'll find out. Oh, Wershing on a 33. So on the kickoff, a P column is going to be a 25, and that'll be a touchback. He is so excited. He sailed that out of the end zone, and so that'll be a touchback. So no time off the clock. And here we go. All right, so it's going to be Bronco ball trailing 14-7. A little higher scoring game than it was in real life. So in the second quarter, we got a San Francisco kickoff, and Denver gets it at the 20. Okay. Oh, by the way, Jeff, were you the one playing Master Baseball, or was that someone else? There was someone who was playing Master Baseball. You know what I did? And I'm going to show this. I think I can show this without getting in trouble. I created my own chart. So, and this has been immense. I can't wait to use it. So, I threw out the other one. So I made my own fielder finding chart for baseball. So that's what I did in Excel. So this is the one. So, when you're looking, you go to the shortstop, and 8. You roll the dice to see if he's going to be a 1, 2, or 3. I made a color-coded one of these, and it's come out really good, I thought. And I'm kind of excited to give it a whirl next time I play the master game. So, but it just makes it easier to look up things. So sometimes, like ID, I'll create my own table just to look up some things. All right, Alan comes by. That last drive began at the 18th. Thank you so much. So San Francisco went, so they went 82 yards. Yeah, I just like to kind of write where it starts. I don't keep a lot of stats for these games here, but I do like to have some things to talk about as far as drives. I need to create a score sheet so I can write all that stuff in. All right, so Elway's got the ball. What do we want to do now? So 14-7. We're just starting the second quarter. Let's pass. So we're going to look for our backup tight end, right. And so passing is a 1. So here we go. So we're going to start off with a short pass. Okay, short pass from the 20. Here's our defense, CD. Now he's a B, so that'll be a BD. BD. 24, BD. It's a 17. Short pass. BD, 17. And that's just out of his reach. And that'll be incomplete. So that'll bring up a second down for the Broncos. What do we say? What do you say? We're going to look for Steve Watson, and we're going to go medium pass. Medium pass, Steve Watson from the offensive 15 to 31 of the defense. Yep. So we got a 53 on the defense. So they're playing CS. That'd be BS because he's an A. So BS, a bunch of BS. Elway, medium pass, BS, 35, 8. Ooh, this has a chance. BS, 8. 8 is caught, and he's going to be just short of the first down. He'll get 9 yards on the catch on the medium pass. He was just beginning to make his cut, and they cut him down. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. So we're going to go with a run here. And so we're going to go, we're just going to plow it up the middle. So we're going to go with Sammy Winder blasting it up the middle on 3rd and 1. So the defense, 62, is AS. Ooh, a 33 right up the middle is a 16. AS, and he will bust forward. Oh, he'll pick up 13 yards on the carry. So 5, 10. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. Out to the 42-yard line. First down. So he plowed up the middle, and Sammy Winder found himself a lot of room on the carry. So we're going to go Will Height on the outside. We're going to keep it on the ground for a little bit. Okay. And 49's defense is a 62, so that'll be AS. Will Height. 65, 24. AS. And he'll pick up. 24 AS. Absolutely nothing. Hits the line. Nowhere to go. 49ers box him up. And so that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10, and that's going to bring up a passing situation for Elway. And you love the cards with the logo. Yeah, Chris White, who does all my envelopes, does all that stuff. And so he does my envelopes. And so I finally said, you know something, I like having these on the table. It's instead of the helmets and stuff, I like having these. It gives the record, the year, the colors. I like it. And so he does all those. So I'm slowly chipping away at all the seasons I got. Baseball, I have my own logos, but for the football, I like these. White will make envelopes for anything, anything at all. And the hockey bones should fit in the APBA envelopes. I don't have, I don't have my hockey bones in envelopes. The cards are so hard, I just put little elastics on them and put them away. But for APBA hockey, baseball, and football, I like my envelopes. Again, each sport, I don't know if you guys like that. Maybe it's a show topic. Is each sport that you play or each game you play is a little different. Like I don't mind the charts in APBA. Some games I don't like the charts, but I don't mind them in APBA. And there's some games like Strat, I like it off the cards. And some games I don't. But I guess you just get used to it in certain games. So we said we got a 2nd and 10 now. And what do we want to do here? So we'll probably, it's a passing down. So we're going to look for, we're going to go our tight end on a short pass. All right, short pass, tight end, 65 AS, so that'll stay AS. So it's going to be AS. A 54 is going to be, oh no, a 36 AS. And that'll be complete for 15 yards, but we got a flag. 15 yards and a flag, and that flag is TH. So let's check the flag. So that'll be a first down if it stands. A 23H, and that'll be a 4. False start. So somebody moved. Somebody moved, and that play will just be called for a false start. So we'll go back here. So it's going to be a 2nd and 15 now. And we'll be staying in the short pass mode. So now we're going to look for, we're going to bring in a 3rd wide receiver. So Clint Sampson. I don't know who he was, but he's going to get the target. Okay? Clint Sampson. So we got a 31, so it's going to be CS. And because it's only 2nd down, we can play CS. And he's a B, so it's going to be BS. So our defense is BS on the short pass. Elway for Sampson, 46, 18, BS. And that is knocked away, and that's incomplete. And that's going to set up a 3rd and very long for the Broncos. Dave Little likes the first down. Some people like it, some people don't. I do it. I don't even think about it when I do it. I just do it, you know. And, yes, Chris White has some great quick play games. I love the basketball. The basketball and the bowling are some of my favorite games from Chris White. I do like them. Surge Man comes by, says, do you have any influence on the game as a player? Or just roll the dice and record? Yeah, it's mostly roll the dice and record. I call my plays, and I call who's going to get the ball, and then I roll the dice to see what the defense is going to be and what the result of the play is. I think if you get into the master game and it's head-to-head, and you really get deep into it, you have a little bit more control about things, and you can affect the play more by, calling certain plays. To me, that gets a little too deep, and I get lost. So when I'm playing by myself, I just kind of enjoy it like this. Triple G comes by. I was watching you play some 77 football. I need to break that out. I just got that. And were you playing the hockey too, or someone else playing the hockey? Last night I was listening late at night, and I saw some people playing. I was listening in. All right, so we have a 3rd and 15. So we're going to go medium pass. And, we're going to go to our main man here, Vance Johnson, okay? Now, in this situation, they would probably double-team him, but I'm not going to play it that way. I just going to play it and have fun. All right, so 3rd and 15 for Denver. We got a 21, so it's going to be, they're playing deep automatically, so it's going to be a BD, so AD. So what happens here is I roll the 21 on the defense, and it says BS. But what happens here, let me show you that. So 21 on a pass. See how 21 on a pass is BS? But what's going to happen is, because it's 3rd and more than 7, I'm automatically playing deep. That's kind of the house rule. So that BS changes to BD. Now, Vance Johnson, being an A receiver for a short pass and a medium and a long, but he's an A receiver, he'll bump the B up to A. So that's why that changes. So this BS changes to, that B changes to an A because of Vance Johnson, and the S changes to D because it's deep. So this is kind of where you start, and then you make the adjustments for the final reading. So we're going to be in AD. So we're going medium pass, AD. Elway looking for Vance Johnson. 46 is an 18 AD, and that is going to be in and out of the hands of Johnson, and that'll be a 4th down. So now Denver started from their 20, and they're going to have to punt this one away. So coming into punt is Chris Norman, and the last time he came in, he pinned the 49ers deep. But this time he's a little further away. So let's get back to our punt column. So we're punting from the middle column, and here we go. Chris Norman, a 12, and a 12 from the K column is a 12. So a 12 is a 12. And the punt is going to be 42 yards. And that'll be taken by Macklemore. So 42 yards. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 41, 42. So 42 yards. And Dana Macklemore will come up and he'll return the kick. So here's our punt return for Macklemore. And I got a 34. So on punt returns, he's a P. 35 and 26 yards, but we got a flag. So 26 yards and a flag. It's a good return on the punt, but let's check the flag. And it's a 21. And it's going to be a 7, and that'll be holding on the offense. Now, I believe that's the team with the ball. And there's a little note here that says star. 15 yards ahead and then brought back 10. Okay, so we'll go 15 yards up, bring it back 10. So I'm going to put it here. So the holding occurred somewhere between where he caught it and 26 yards. So they say to go 15 yards and bring it back. So basically, he gained 5 yards. That's kind of how I read it, and that's kind of how I'm going to play it. All right, so San Francisco has the ball. They'll be starting at the 26-yard line. So let me write this down. San Francisco will start the 26. Let me go here, and we go here. So we're in the second quarter right now. And San Francisco ball. And we're going to go short pass, Russ Francis. Now, the last time he was hit and fumbled, and that led to the Denver touchdown. So we're hoping that's not going to happen this time. So they are +1 against the pass. All right, so a 63 is a BG. He's an A, so AG. So short pass, Montana back, looking for Russ Francis, trying to get some confidence back on the AG. And a 43 is going to be a 29. AG, not liking that. And he is wrapped up and sacked for a 4-yard loss. So they'll get to Montana, and that's going to set up a 2nd down and 14. So the passing to Russ Francis has not gone well at all. We already did a screen pass, so we don't want to do that. Let's try a draw. Let's go Harmon on a draw. Okay, so we're going to try a draw. 2nd and 14. We're going to try a draw. All right, so they are going to be in S defense. 46. I have a little chart off to the side for draws and screens. It's a little bit different because it's just so impossible to do anything. So BS. Yep, BS. So on the draw, Harmon, BS, a 13 is a 19. BS on the draw, and he will gain absolutely nothing. Hits the line, and they were waiting for him. So they did not fool them on the draw whatsoever. So now we got a 3rd and long. So we need to go medium pass. So 3rd and long here for the 49ers, medium pass. And, yeah, we'll go to Rice. We haven't been to Rice in a while. So Montana looking for Rice, medium pass. The defense playing deep. So that BG, that'll turn into a BD. And then it'll be an AD because of Rice. So AD. So they're playing deep. 3rd and long. Montana looking for Rice. 61. Ooh, that's an 11 AD. That has a chance. And he checks down to the running back, and it's knocked away. It's incomplete. So they had good coverage down the field. He tried to check it down to Craig, and they knocked it away. And that'll bring up a 4th down, and they will have to punt. And they haven't done much punting today, so I really can't complain too much. So here's Todd Rundgren coming in. Right, boom, boom, out go the lights, right? Is that what he said? Max Rundgren, Todd Rundgren, Max Runniger? I don't know. They're all the same to me at my age. Max Runniger will punt this one away from his 23-yard line. Ooh, a 22. So on a punt, it's a K call. The K cars are here. A 4. A 4 on a punt is 54 yards to Lang, the backup. All right, so 54 yards. Good kick. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 54 yards. Turn the flag. All right, turn the flag over so you can see who has the ball. And Lang has it. So that's like this guy here. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Punts are only Johnson. Punts are only Johnson. So it's going to be Vance Johnson. You can't go to the backup. Some they're supposed to have 2 punt returners and 2 kick returners, but in this game it's all Johnson. There's nobody else. So Vance Johnson will get the return on the punt as he takes it at the 24-yard line, and Vance Johnson, a 53 on the K column, is a 20. And on a punt return, he'll gain 5 yards. And that's where the Broncos will take over here in the second quarter. So our score is 14-7, San Francisco. Montana with a touchdown pass. Elway with a touchdown pass. And San Francisco takes over at the 29-yard line. Denver takes over. Denver ball. So Denver starts at the 29. Here we go. All righty. Thank you, Vance Johnson, for all your service in returning that punt. We're going to start off. We're going to go long pass. We haven't done a long pass at all today. So we want to go. When the offense is 49-15. Yeah, we're going to go long pass, and we're going to look for Steve Watson. All right, we're going to go deep for Steve Watson. All right, so our passing is +1 on the defense, and here we go. If he gets injured, what happens? I don't play injuries, but if I did, there would be somebody else I could bring in. I just have to look at the cards and see who else has a number on it. Yeah, so actually, that's a good question. So what happens is, you see Vance Johnson here. You see how it says TAK? T is the punt returner. So A means he's the top punt returner. Okay, so TA, he's the top punt returner. So B is the next guy. So Gerald Wilhite, he would be the guy to come in and return that if I needed to. But in this game, he was the only. What I do is I go back and see who returned kicks, and he was the only one returning kicks, so that's what I do. But if he did get hurt, if I played injuries, he is the next guy. They always have a backup, sometimes a second backup on there as well. So you never run out of returners, usually. You'd have to have a really bad game to run out of returners. All right, so we said we're going to go long pass to Watson. Elway, can he get the time? Here we go. So we have a 65. AS. That'll stay AS. So Elway, airing this out. He is looking deep for Watson. Elway back to pass. Elway 53, a 10, and we said AS. Looking deep, and that is incomplete. It sails over his head. Nice effort on the play, but that's going to be knocked away or incomplete. Second down. So we're going to look for Vance Johnson on a short pass this time. Alrighty, short pass to Vance Johnson. San Francisco still playing the pass defense. Ooh, that's a good defense. A BD, but that'll be AD. So he's going to turn it to AD. Elway. Ooh, Elway for AD on the short pass, and he'll get 17 yards, and he's pushed out of bounds, and that's a first down. 5, 10, 15, 17 yards. And the drive will continue here for the Broncos. So the short pass completes to Johnson. All right, we're going to look for Wilhite on a short pass coming out of the backfield. So we're going to keep the one out here. So we have a 53. That's going to be a CS. And short pass, he's a B. Now he's B/C, but B is short pass and screen passes, so he'll be a B. So that's 53. It's going to be BS. Short pass. Elway, Wilhite, 16, 20, short pass, BS, and that hits him in the back of the head. He never quite completed the route. Elway fired that one in, hit him in the back of the head, and Wilhite's like, what's going on? I wasn't ready. So we got a second down and 10. So we're going to go, we're going to bring in Lang, and we're going to let him run outside. All right, so Lang's going to run outside on this one here because I want to get him a carry because he got a carry in this game. So we're going to do that. All right, so we need to bring the 2 out now, the 2 card. So a 64 is CS on the run. So Lang, 35 CS. And he will get 4 yards. Now, his injury, but temporary, not temporary injury, but a flag and an injury. I'm not going to go injury. 4 yards and a flag. So we get a J. J flag. And, J injury. 4 TE. 4 yards and a flag. Let's go to E. Let's go to E, shall we? So what's the flag going to be? 55. And that's going to be a face mask on the defense. So they will count the 4 yards, and then 5, 10, 15 yards tacked onto that. And that'll be a first down for the Denver Broncos after the face mask. So, not what the 49ers wanted to have happen here, but it did. So we're going to go Sammy Winder, and we're going to go inside run the Sammy Winder here. So we're still at the 35 at Denver, right? Our score is 14-7. All the scoring happened in the first quarter. 33 on the defense is a BG. So Sammy Winder, inside run, BG, 24-22. BG, and he'll gain 1. He'll hit 1 yard the hard way. And then I'll set up a 2nd and 9. Halfway through this second quarter, it's 14-7. We're going to look for Clarence K on a short pass. All right, so let me put that away. Clarence K on a short pass, so a 25. AD, that'll stay AD, so it's AD. Elway. Oh, there's our first Elway doubles. So a 4 AD on the short pass, and that'll be good for 17 yards. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. And that'll be a first down. So they'll move the change, and now Denver is moving the ball. Interesting. So we're inside the 31 now, so we need to change our chart here. And we're going to go, the passes are working, so we're going to keep going with the short passes. So we're going to look for Vance Johnson on a short pass this time. So Elway going to continue to throw the ball here between the 10 and the 30. Yep, that's where we are. So, look at that, CD. So that'll be a BD. So they got the right call, BD. Elway, 35, 8. BD on the short pass. He will connect with Johnson. He'll gain 5, and he stops right in his tracks as he makes the catch. So that'll be a 2nd down and 5. So I think now we can go to the run. So Wilhite will carry to the outside on an outside run from the 17-yard line. Defense, and the crowd chanting for the San Francisco defense. A 16, they're playing AS. Wilhite, 22 on the AS. That'll be a 16 AS on the outside run, and that'll be good for 7 yards. And that'll be a first down and goal from the 5. So the Broncos 5 yards away from tying this up, and now I got to go to my real tiny chart. Alrighty, Sammy Winder's going to go up the middle here on a run. So we'll keep it at 2 because runs are 2. So here we go. So the defense here, 31. CS. Sammy Winder from the 5. 12. 26. CS. And absolutely nothing. So that'll be a 2nd down. So no gain. So we're going to go to the air. So Elway's going to be looking to pass. So we're going to go Vance Johnson. He's our guy. If he can't do it, nobody can. So from the 5-yard line, we're going to go pass. A 24 is going to be BS. That's going to be AS. Elway. Oh, that's got to be a touchdown. 4 AS. Come on. 4 AS and 6 yards and a touchdown. So it'll be a 5-yard pass. So that drive started at the 29. So it's going to be a 5-yard TD pass to Vance Johnson. And that makes it 14-13. So a nice drive here by the Denver Broncos. And we're going to have to bring in the kicker, right? I'm going to kick out of our kicker, Rich Carlos. All righty, so Vance Johnson with the catch. Carlos trying to tie it up. Here we go. On the extra point from the K column. Oh, that's got to be good. 39. Good. So we are tied at 14-14. And we knew this would be a good one. And it is. So here's that. So let me move some things around. So we got 5 minutes to go here in the first half. And we got a good one here. Usually we have blowouts. You know me, I always play the blowouts, but sometimes I like to play some good games. Sometimes. Not all the time. All righty. And so now we're going to have our kickoff. So Carlos will kick it off. It's on the 35. And here we go. So a 22 on the kickoff in the P column is a 1. 72 yards, so that'll be deep, and they won't take that out. So we'll just start that at the 20. So San Francisco says we're not returning that. We'll start it at the 20. And no time off the clock, and it's first down. So here we go. So what do we want to do now? So we're going to start at the 20 of San Francisco. And we got 5 minutes to go in the half, and we got some cream soda here that's starting to warm up. All right, so what does San Francisco want to do? We're going to come out passing. All right, so we're going to come out with a pass. And we're going to look for Freddie Solomon. We're going to look for Freddie Solomon on a pass. We haven't gone to Freddie Solomon yet. A 16 is AS. That's going to be BS. He's a C. Wow, Freddie Solomon's a C. A BS on the short pass. So here we go. From the 20-yard line, a short pass. Montana, 23, 28, B, S, 28 BS. Short pass, and Montana is wrapped up and sacked. That's a 5-yard loss from Montana. Second sack of the game, I think. And, boy, they are just going backwards now. So they're at the 15, and it's going to be second and long. Another passing situation here. So we're going to look for Mike Wilson, wide receiver. He's another C receiver, but we don't have much of a choice here. 61, BS, that'll stay BS. So Montana looking for Wilson, 34 to 35, BS on the short pass. And he will get it for 8 yards. We got a flag. 8 yards and a flag. So TH, 8 yards and a flag. I know we repeat that, but we say that to remember it. So here's the flag, 13-6. Holding on the defense. So they will accept the penalty to make it a first down, right? Because if we don't, then we'll get 8 yards, but it won't be first down. So we're going to take that. We'll take the less yards. We'll take the less filling, but we'll get the first down. That's how I'm going to do that. So we'll take the automatic first down, and we'll get it back at the 20-yard line. So we're back where we started from. Right back from where we started from. All right, so 5 minutes ago, we're going to go Harmon on an outside run. So we're going to be playing some run now. So Denver defense for the run, they're going to call CD. Good for Harmon. 53-19 CD, and he'll pick up 4 yards. So it'll be a second down and 6, and that's going to bring up a passing situation. And we're going to look for Dwight Clark on a medium pass. Medium pass, Dwight Clark. So they're playing BG. So we get AG. So this is going to be as good as you can get. AG, Montana, Clark, medium pass, AG, 62-20. AG, and that's incomplete. Had him and sailed it over his head. So now we got 3 minutes to play in the first half. And it's going to be 3rd and 6. We're going to go short pass, Russ Francis. I know it didn't turn out too well the last time, but we're going short pass to Russ Francis. So on a 3rd and 6, they're not necessarily playing deep. So on a 43, they're playing CG. Wow, they're playing for the run. So a BG, the BG. Montana, BG, short pass. 25, 6, BG. And that'll be good for 18 yards to Russ Francis. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Out over the 40-yard line. All righty, so they're driving here with 2.5 minutes to play in the first half. So we need to kind of throw the ball a little bit more. So we're going to go Rice on a medium pass. All righty? Rice on a medium pass. 12, CG, BG. So BG. Montana, BG. 15. Ooh, a 6. BG. And that is good for 22 yards, and he gets out of bounds. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22. And we're just going to do 15 seconds on that. And that's going to bring up a first down. All the way down to the 36-yard line. Rice on the catch, and the 49ers are moving, trying to get in field goal range anyway. So with just over 2 minutes to go, we're going to go Harmon on an outside run, see if we can get a little closer. So we're still between the 31 and the 15, so we're still on the main chart. So let's see what the defense is going to be. A 52 defense is CD. That's good for Harmon, kind of. They're playing deep. And a 41 is 25 CD. And that'll be absolutely no gain, and that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. So 2nd and 10 here for the Niners, and they're going to be looking to pass. So we're going to look for Roger Craig on a short pass. Way to go, Craig. Here we go. All right, so we got 2 minutes to go. So we might as well put the clock over here. We got our 2-minute warning over here. You really can't see that too well, can you? But how about that? A little better. A little better. All righty, here we go. We're going to go short pass to Craig. Short pass to Craig here. Oh, a 65. AS. Montana. AS. 63. 32. AS. Ooh. And that's going to be, we get a rare play 7. Rare play 7. So let's see what goes on in this rare play. We had a crazy rare play earlier where it was a touchdown that was called back. So we got a rare play 7. And we got a 5. And it's going to be intended receiver catches the pass, gains 14 yards, and he spikes the ball while the clock is running. It's a 5-yard penalty from the spot of the foul for delay of game. So he catches it, gains 14, and he spikes it while the clock is running. So let's go 14 yards. So 5, 10, 14, and then back it up 5. So I think he gets the first down, and then he spiked it, and they're going to back him up 5. So a very strange play, and we're going to take just like 10 or 15 seconds off the clock. We'll go 15 seconds. All righty, so the ball's going to be inside the 30 now. And Montana is going to go short pass to Jerry Rice. So it's 1st and 10 from the 27. Montana to Rice. I got a 41. It's going to be AS. That won't change. Montana 35 is 8. AS, and he will get it to Rice. 8 yards and out of bounds. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and he goes out of bounds. And so that'll bring up a 2nd down. (14-14) our score. San Francisco with the ball, driving deep in Denver territory. They have a 2nd and 2. We're going to go Harmon on an outside run. And let's see if we can get something going on the ground here. We still got time. We still got all of our timeouts. So defense is BS. Harmon outside run, 21, 24, BS, and he will gain absolutely nothing, and that'll be a third down. San Francisco will let the clock run because we don't really want to stop it for Denver, and they're not going to stop it right now. So we're going to go Dwight Clark on a short pass on a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Where are we now? There we are. 3rd and 2. 43. Denver's going to call a CG. That'll be BG. So get the BG. Montana to clock. 13. It's a 10. BG. And that'll be good for 7 yards. And that's a first down inside the 15. And San Francisco will call a timeout. All right, as we have about 45 seconds to go, 50 seconds to go maybe. All righty. I still haven't figured out how I work on these. They're 5 seconds each, but I don't know if that's a 0 or 31. I haven't figured that out, but that's fine. So we got, say 30. So that'd be 5. So 35, 40, 45, 50. 55 seconds left, basically. No, because that would be, no, I guess if that's a minute, so we got to get it down to there. So that would be 50 seconds. Either way, 50 seconds left, first down, and they're driving from the 15. So we're going to go short pass, and we're going to look for Derek Harmon on the short pass this time. All righty, short pass, 24 is a BS. That will not change. Montana, short pass, BS, 36, 13. And that will be, oh boy, another rare play. It's a fumble. Oh no. F13, BS is F35. We have a fumble on the play. Let's see what happens on the F35. Could be anything. So Montana looking for Harmon. 26 on the F35. And let's see. Montana is hit. The ball comes free, but it's fallen on by the offensive guard. The left guard falls on the ball. So that's going to be John Ayers. John Ayers jumps on the ball after the hit and the loss. So 1, 2, 3. And that'll be second down. And they will call another timeout. So I guess timeout. So they're going to have one timeout left. And we're going to say that was 15 seconds. So Montana hit and fumbles, but he hangs with the guard. Ayers falls on the ball. Yikes. So now we're back to the 15-yard line. So where are we now? Oh, we got to go this way. So we're going to go short pass again on second down and extremely long. And this drive started at our 20, by the way. So it's going to be a pass. And we're going to look for John Frank. We haven't gone to John Frank yet. So he's kind of like our extra tight end. Oh, actually, I should put Frank over here because he's a tight end. So we're going to bring in an extra tight end. And it's going to be Frank. That's why I had so many cards on this side. All right, so John Frank comes in, and we're going to target him on a short pass. Only one timeout left, so we're going to try to get out of bounds if we make the catch. 55 AD, and that'll be a BD. So Montana for Frank. Short pass, BD. 26, 17, BD, and that will be incomplete. So that's going to bring up a third down, and we only have 25 seconds to go in the first half. So what do we want to do here? So we're going to go short pass, Dwight Clark. So third and long here. Short pass, Dwight Clark. Trying to get in that end zone. Actually, we might go, can you go medium pass? From the 15 to the 30, yes, you can. 15, you can go medium pass. All right, medium pass. 32 is says CG, but they're going to be playing deep on this one. So it's CD, BD. So BD. Medium pass, Montana to Clark, BD. 26, 17 BD. I don't think so. No, it's incomplete. So that'll bring up a 4th down, and Ray Wershing will come in to try the field goal. So the ball is on the 15-yard line. I got to remember that. I've been playing that wrong. So on the 15-yard line, here comes the extra point. This will be a 32-yard attempt for Wershing from the 15. So we're going to go to the K column. A 51 on the K column is 19. And 19 is good. Wershing hits it. And that'll be good for the field goal. So we said that was from, 32 yards? So it's a 32-yard field goal. And it's 17-14. So now Wershing will kick off from the 35. And that just took a couple of seconds. So, yeah, we'll just kick it deep. 64 is a 41. And that'll go to the goal line to 09. Yeah, we'll take it at the goal line. We'll take it at the goal line. All right, so San Francisco's got the ball, and it's going to be Vance Johnson he needs his kick return card. So Vance Johnson will get the ball at the goal line. Let's see if he can break one. 26, probably not. A 19. And he will return this 23 yards, and that will end the quarter. So, at the end of the first half, it is San Francisco 17 and Denver 14. I'll just kind of recap here. I got to write this better. So that was so Denver gets it on the kickoff, and that ends the second half, 17-40. So what do we have for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11 drives. So yeah, we're right on target here. All right, so in the third, San Francisco kicks off. So we will keep Ray Wershing out here, and he will kick off to Denver. All righty, so here we go. .24 is a P, so it's going to be a 20 on the kickoff. A 20 is 61 yards, so that'll end up to the 4. I'll head down to the 4-yard line. Vance Johnson will return it. I got to work at 5:30, so I probably won't finish this game because I'm going to have to break off and get something to eat, but I got to head over there about 5 o'clock. It's local. I don't have to go to New Hampshire today. On a kick return, it's a 9. And 32 yards on a kickoff return. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 132. Ooh, that's a nice return. He gets it out to the 36-yard line, and that's where San Francisco will take over. Looks like it's warming up today, so I shouldn't be freezing. So Denver's going to take over at their 36. And that's where they'll start here in the third quarter. All right, so what do we want to do to get things going here? We're going to probably keep it on the ground. And we're going to go to Sammy. Sammy, speak to me, Sammy. And we're going to let him carry it. We're going to let him go to the outside. Let him go to the outside. So we can outside run. A 56, AS. 53, 19. AS is going to be good for 5 yards. So he'll pick up 5. 2nd and 5. We're going to keep it on the ground. We're going to go to Will Height. So we have a CS and 31 CS on the outside. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. And we got another rare play 3. Oh, boy, a lot of craziness going on. I like the rare plays, though. Rare play 3. What do we got? Wilhite carrying the ball. 10. Ball carry gains 21 yards, fumbles, and the defense kicks the ball, and they'll gain 10 more on the penalty. So he gains 21. He goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 21. And then on the flag, they'll move it up 10. So San Francisco kicking the ball in frustration, and that's going to cost them. It's going to put it inside the 30-yard line. So a rare play sets up Denver in great field position inside the 30. And they'll keep it on the ground, right? They'll go back to Sammy. Sammy, speak to me, Sammy. I'm going to go inside this time. So 53 is CS. 20 CS on the inside. And he'll gain 1. So I need to mark off a couple of plays here. So that'll be a second down. I'll leave that right there. Second down and that. So let's go back to the air. We haven't passed in a while. So Elway's going to look to pass this time. So we're going to look for... We'll look for K. K. What's going on, K? All right, so I'm going to look for K. And it's going to be the short pass chart. 41 is AS, and that'll stay AS. So looking for K. Elway, 16, 20, AS, and that's incomplete. So that's going to bring up a third down now. And 9. So we're going to look for Steve Watson. Is it elementary, my friend, or not? Is it elementary, my friend? 51. It's going to be an AD. Elway. Short pass. AD. 61. 13. I hope I'm reading the right column. I'm getting tired. So I might have screwed up. 13. AD. And that's another rare play. F30. No, fumble. Fumble. F35. Oh, no. That's a fumble. So he's looking for Watson. We got some craziness. 31. And complete to Watson for 10 yards. Hit, and he fumbles. And it's picked up by the strong safety, which is Williamson. Oh, no. So Watson hit, loses the ball. Williamson picks it up. Will he try to return the fumble? No, he will just jump on the ball, and it's going to be San Francisco ball after the fumble at the 17-yard line. So San Francisco, Denver rather drives, and they fumble. And it's going to be San Francisco ball on the 17. Long drive. They're in field goal range. But, yeah, and Montana's on the sideline doing something or other. So it's going to be inside the 20, and we're going to go Harmon on an outside run. So San Francisco with the ball back, and let's mark off some time for that and fix everything here. So there we go. So San Francisco ball. What is the hat I'm wearing? Oh, this is the Hall of Fame hat. I saw it. I think it was it Eric that wore? Eric got either this hat or something similar when we were at the Hall of Fame in Ohio. And I was like, oh, I like that logo in the hat. So I found one that I kind of liked. It was like the last thing I did before I left when I bought this hat. So it's a Hall of Fame hat. It's freezing here. It says 30 degrees. So we have sun, though. You have no sun. We have sun. We have sun. We have sun. So we got a 23. So we have, on a run, we have CD. So outside run, so 65, it's terrible. 24, CD, and that'll be a loss of a yard. So they hit him behind the line. Second down. So now we're going to go back to the air. And we're going to try a medium pass to Dwight Clark. We're going to send him on a little fly pattern. Fly boy. Here we go. Dwight Clark on a medium pass. So 54 is AG. That'll stay AG. All right, best possible defense that the offense can have. AG 54, 36. AG, and that'll be complete for 30 yards. Well, we got a flag and an injury too, but I'm not playing injuries. 30 yards and a flag. So let's see what the flag's going to be. Both teams are pointing at each other right now. And a 63, it's going to be a 9. It's going to be illegal formation on the offense. 5 yards. And so that 30-yard gain is wiped out. And that'll stay second down. But now I'm inside the 15, so I got to change my chart now. Yep, I'm going to change my chart. All right, so we're going to go short pass Mike Wilson. I'll keep the passing unit out, so it's going to be second down and long. 64 is CS. That'll stay CS. Montana looking for Wilson. 56, it's a 20. CS, and that'll be incomplete. So the penalty costing them dearly here. Sets up a third and ridiculously long. So we're going to look for Freddie Solomon now. They're playing deep. We know that. So 33 is BD, and that'll stay BD. Montana, medium pass, Solomon. BD, 52, 27. And that'll be, uh-oh. He's got to run. You better run. You better hide. So he's scrambling. So Montana takes off, running for his life. Let's see what Montana's going to do. Montana, a 45, a 21, and he will gain, where are we now? About 4 yards. We'll call it 5. I forgot where I was in the chart, but that ain't going to matter. So that's going to be a fourth down and extremely long, and so they will have to come punt this away. So Max Runiger, again Todd Rundgren, will come in and kick it away. And he'll be kicking, kicking from inside his 25. Inside his, they get it out over the 15, so that's good. So they'll be kicking from the medium chart, for those of you following along. A 13 on a punt is going to be an 8. And an 8 is 41 yards on the punt. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41 yards. And taken by Vance Johnson. So our punt return for Vance Johnson, 32. 27 on the punt return. And he makes the fair catch. He's going to play it safe. All righty, so Denver ball. It'll be a 1st and 10. We got just over 10 minutes to go. And they'll have it on their 43-yard line. It's a good field position. So San Francisco punts. And Denver has it on the 43. And what do we want to do? We're down by 3. And we're gonna throw. We're gonna throw. Elway's gonna look for. We're going to go Watson. And we're going to go medium. All right, we're going to go medium pass to Watson here. So the defense rolls out an AS. Elway, 26. AS, 18. AS, and that's going to be incomplete. So they tried to go deep, and they couldn't connect. And it'll be second down. We're going to go pass again. And we're going to go long this time. We're going to go long to Vance Johnson. All right, so we're going to go a long pass from my 15 to the 49. Yep, we're going to go long pass. Here we go. Let's see if Elway can get the time. A 61 BS. That'll be AS. Elway back looking for Johnson. 63, 29. Long pass. AS. And he is sacked. And he goes down. Didn't have the time. And they get him for a big loss. And that's going to send him all the way back to the 33-yard line, where it's going to be 3rd and forever. So we're going to go medium pass. And we're going to look for our tight end K on a medium pass. So San Francisco will be playing deep. We know that. So they're going to be AD. And they'll stay AD. Elway, medium pass for K. 64-10. Medium AD is incomplete. Can't come up with it, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So we're going to have that's our first second back-to-back punts of the day. We haven't had a lot of punts in this game. So we have a punt here. So Chris Norman will come in and see if he can kick this one away. And so he's punting from the middle column. 66. Ooh, that's a booming kick. And that'll be 54 yards. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 54 yards. A good kick, half the field. Nice job. And that'll be taken by McLemore. And McLemore, see what he's going to do on the return. McLemore, a 31. P is a 20 on a punt return. And he'll gain just 5 yards. So he gets it out to the 18. So that's where they'll take over. So San Francisco ball at their 18. Here in the third quarter. And so what do we want to do now? So we have the ball. We have the lead. Let's do some running. So we're going to go, way to go, Craig, on the run. And we're going to send him, we'll go inside run because he's kind of a fullback. So we're going to go inside run. So we have a 46. That's going to be BS. And we have a 15. That's going to be a 16. BS on the inside run. And that'll be good for 11 yards. 5, 10, 11 yards. So he'll pick up the first down up to the 29-yard line. And the chains will move. Yep, first down. So we're going to go outside to Harmon. Keep the ball on the ground. 62. AS. Ooh, 15. AS. And that's going to be good for 20 yards. 5, 10, 15, 20. So the 49ers getting it done on the ground with a couple of big runs. Running backs Craig and Derek Harmon doing some damage here. And we're going to go back to Craig. We're going to go inside to Craig, keeping it on the ground. Things are moving right now along the ground. 35. It's going to be CS. And we're going to get a 22. CS. And he'll gain just the 1 this time. So he'll get it up to midfield. So they have the ball at midfield. And it'll be a second down. And let's go back outside to Harmon. It's kind of working. The run's kind of working, so we're going to keep it on the ground. 52. CG. So they're waiting for the run there. And we got a 24. CG, and that's going to be, -3. 1, 2, 3. So that's going to set up a third, and 12 right now. So we got to go back to the pass. So we're going to go medium pass, and we're going to send Francis out. Francis! All right, let's go, Francis. Medium pass, 3rd and 12. You know they're looking for the pass. We got to take that out. I think that this ain't too bad. I'm kind of, like I say, this is the first time I've used the alternate passing running defense, but does the game have option for weather effects? No, there's no weather effects. Some people have built some weather effects in with the homebrew, but pretty much a lot of these games, the weather is kind of built in. So if they've played games in the rain or the snow, it affects the overall season statistics, and they're all kind of built in. So you won't get that really crazy snow or rain game, but they're all kind of built in, if you will. So we got a medium pass for Francis. So 52. So they're playing CD. That'll be a BD. So Montana, medium pass for Francis, BD. Ooh, that's a 7. BD, and he will connect with Francis for 19 yards. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, and that'll be a first down. So he finds Russ Francis cruising over the middle, uncovered, and that'll be a first down for the 49ers as they move the ball into Denver territory, leading 17-14. So we're going to go, we're going to try a draw to Craig. All right? I'm going to try a draw. And let's see how they do on the draw here. So they're playing S defense. So it's going to be BS. So Craig on the draw, 43, 32, BS, and -1. They're going to hit him. They saw that coming, so the delay didn't work. Again, the screens in the draws don't work very well in APBA. That's the one thing I kind of wish it would work better, but it is what it is. So we're going to have to go back to the pass now. So long pass, Jerry White. We're gonna air it out. Long pass. So we're on the 35. Can we go 35? Yeah, just barely. Or do I want to go medium? Would it make more sense to go medium pass? No, let's go long. We're going to try a long pass. We're going to air it out. Second down, long pass coming up here for Jerry Rice. 65 is AS. It'll stay AS. Montana looking for Rice. 21, 16, AS. And that will be incomplete. Yeah, they try to take a shot down the field. Why not? So we're going to go Dwight Clark on a medium pass now. So we're on the 35. So where are we now? I think we're on my regular chart. Yep, so on my regular chart. So we're going to go medium pass. There we go. Third down and long. Denver, 32. So they're going to be playing CD. It'll be a BD. Montana for Clark, BD, 56. I don't like it. I don't like it. 20. And that's incomplete. And so that'll bring up a fourth down. And they're at the 35. What are our chances for a field goal from the 35? So if I look at the working card just real quick. No, I don't think he can make it. So we're going to have to punt it away. So Todd Rundgren's going to come in and punt this away, or Max Runiger, or whatever it is. So Runiger's going to have to come in and punt. So he's going to be punting from the defensive side here. So Runiger's going to try to pooch this in. Ooh, a 44. That should be good. So on the K column, it's a 4, and he's going to be out of bounds at the 4-yard line. What a beauty of a kick by Max Runiger as he drops it inside the 5 with that nice roll of 44. And so that's where the Broncos will take over. So San Francisco with the punt. So that's 3 punts in a row, but Denver starts at their 4 with just about 4 minutes to go in the quarter. Todd Rundgren, yeah. I always see Max Runiger. I thought there was a Max Rundgren. There was somebody back in the day that was, I think Barbara said it was Todd Rundgren, but there was a Runiger. I don't know what it was. It just reminds me of that. That's all. All right, so Elway with the ball. He's going to come out throwing. And so he's going to look for Wilgate on a short pass. All righty. So let's get my short pass ready. Oh, I got to go way back here because I'm inside the 15-yard line. All right, so we're at the 4. I got to be careful here not to take a sack. All right, so we're going to go short pass. So a 56 is AS. That'll stay AS. So Elway, short pass to his back. 65, 19 AS. And that's going to be incomplete. So that's going to bring up a second down for the Broncos. So we're going to try inside run, Sammy, speak to me, Sammy. Inside run. All right, so we're going to bring out the inside run. 56 is AS. 54. 36 AS. He'll gain 10 and a flag. So he's right at the first down marker, but we need to check the flag. So it was an E column. And here's the flag. 61. 2. Delay a game on the offense. So we're going to bring him back 5 yards. That's a couple yards. Half the distance of the goal, if you will. And so, boy, Denver now really backed up. We're going to go outside run to Wilhite. We got to get out of trouble here. We cannot take a sack. So we're going to try to run it here. Denver backed up. 3.5 to go in the third. And a 15 on the defense is going to be AG. So Wilhelm running against AG. Outside run. 62-24. AG is absolutely nothing. They stuff him, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and 12. That's a fine how do you do. So Elway's now in a passing situation. So we're going to look for our man Vance Johnson. We're going to bring him in. So we have a short pass coming from our 2-yard line. Here we go. Defense is going BD. And that'll be AD. So it's AD. Elway. AD. 14-31. Short pass. AD. And incomplete, but we have a flag. We have a flag down on the 31. We have a flag. Let's see what that was again. TH. Okay, we have a flag. 53 on the H. 30. Twisting the face mask on the defense. 15 yards and an automatic first down. So that gets him out of trouble, or at least it gets him a first down. Brings it out over to 10. And so we're going to go outside run to Wilhite. We need to kind of get out of this field position that we're in. So the defense with a face mask on the incomplete pass, and that'll be first down. So the defense now is running CG. 56, wow, terrible rolls. 24. And CG. CD on the run. It's a 24 CD on the outside run. 24 CD. And that will be absolutely nothing. So no gain. That brings us down to 2 minutes to go. So we need to go back to the pass. So Elway's going to be looking for... let's look for this guy over here, Wright. We're going to look for James Wright on a short pass. Okay, so inside the 14-yard line, it's going to be a short pass. A 14 is BG. That'll stay BG on the short pass. A 61 is a 13 BG on a short pass. 13 BG, and that'll be good for 8 yards. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So that'll get it up to the 20. But that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 2. So at least we can get back to our normal chart now. So 3rd down and 2, and we're going to go with a run. We're going to go Wilhite on a run outside. Going to try to get it done on the ground. So Elway, tight formation here, 3rd and 2. Oh, defense is ready for that, though. A BG. All right, Wilhite needs 2 yards. 43, 28, outside, BG. I don't think so. They're going to push him back, and he's going to lose 7 yards. So they were waiting for the sweep, and they got him. Good defensive call here. And so that's going to set up a punting situation here for Denver. So coming in is Chris Norman to kick it away. Now he's got to kick it from inside his 15, though. So that's going to be not good. So he's going to be kicking from the worst possible chart in the game. So a 25 for Norman. And the punt is a K. It's going to be a 6. And a 6 is going to be... Oh, they could rush the punter, but we screwed that up. We're not going to rush it. 50 yards. That's a good kick. 50 yards. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Still going to be good field position. They'll take it at the 37. All right, and that's going to be McLemore as our punt returner. So McLemore comes out. I'm kind of playing a combination of basic and master is what I'm doing. And Billy comes by. Thanks for coming by, Billy. It's a little bit of both. It's mostly basic, but I'm throwing in a little bit of master in there. Again, I'm kind of picking and choosing I'm not going full master because I never could figure that out and know what I want to. It's just too much for me. What I have here, the hybrid system, is just kind of Dave playing with a little bit of master, works perfectly. It's a little bit more than basic, but it's not nearly as complex as. And the master is really for like the head-to-head. There's a lot of head-to-head stuff with that. So Macklemore on the P column, a 31. It's going to be a 20 on the punt return, and he'll gain 5. So after the punt, San Francisco ball, and we got under a minute to go here in the third quarter. So we're going to be on our normal chart. So we're starting at the 42-yard line. So that's a good job. So we've had nothing but punts and a fumble here in this third quarter. So San Francisco will start on their 42-yard line. So we had all the action happen in the first half. Not anything going on here in the second half. Oh, let's see. So let's keep it on the ground. Right, and there are 2 against the run. And we're going to go Harmon on the outside. And we got a 25, so that'll be AG. And 18, AG on the outside is going to be good for 5 yards. And that'll end the quarter. So to score at the end of 3 quarters, San Francisco 17 and the Denver Broncos 14. All right, so we're going to carry that drive. So there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drives plus this one. Yeah, we're right in line. I like to keep track of the drives to make sure the things aren't crazy, but we're right in line with that. All right, so San Francisco is going to carry this over here into the fourth quarter. And, everybody has all their timeouts. That was from the last time. So we're going into the fourth quarter now, and it's going to be 2nd down and 5. So we're going to go Craig. Way to go, Craig, on the inside. We're going to send him on an inside run. And 34 is BD. And 36. I'm sorry, over here, Craig. 24, inside BD. And he will gain 2. So it's going to set up a 3rd and 3 up near midfield. So we're going to go short pass Dwight Clark is what we're going to do. Short pass here, Dwight Clark. All right, so let me get my my card out here. Here we go. So 35 on a 3rd and 2 pass. CS. That's going to be BS. Montana to Clark. Short pass. BS. 55. A 5. BS. And that's going to be good for 13 yards and a first down. 5, 10, 13. And the clock moves and the downs move. So Montana to Clark for 13, and the drive continues. So now we can go back to Craig on an inside run. And a 36 on the defense is BS. Craig trying to fight through all the BS. 32 is a 26. And that's going to be terrible. No, 2. He'll gain 2. So that extra effort, get him to 2 yards. Harmon's going to go on the outside now as they try to tone it down, the passing down a little bit. A 26 is BS. He's going to try to cut through the BS too. A 19 outside BS is going to be good for 5 yards. And so it's going to be a 3rd down and 3. So I wonder if we could keep it on the ground here on the 3rd down and 3. So, yeah, we're going to go back to Craig, and we're going to pound it up the middle with Craig. All right, we're going to try to use this run offense, which is not as good as the run of the passing offense. So here we go. 3rd down and 3. Keeping it on the ground. 52. CD. They're playing for the pass. Craig. 15. CD. Ooh, 16. And he will pick up 6 yards, and it's a first down. So 5, 6 yards, first down, and the drive continues. So the Denver D just can't get it done. And we're going to keep it on the ground. We're going to bring in Earl Cooper. Oh, man, he scares me. Earl Cooper scares me, but he's got to come in and get a carry here. Remember the last time he carried one carry as a rare play. So here we go. So a 43, CD, Earl Cooper, 64, 16. Now that should be good. 16 CD is going to be good for 6 yards. So Cooper comes in and picks up 6. Mr. Cooper keeps the ball rolling. So Craig will come back in. He's going to go inside as well. So San Francisco getting it done on the ground. Right? We got a 16 over here. I'm sorry, 16 over here. That's going to be AS. All righty, Roger Craig. AS 64, 17. AS. Ooh, he'll pick up 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's a first down. So the getting it done with their legs on the ground. Good push by the offensive line. And they just keep pushing back Denver defense. We're going to go pass this time. We're going to look for Clark on a short pass. All right, so we try to mix it up a little bit. So short pass for Clark. Denver defense is BS. That'll be AS. Montana to Clark. Oh, so I need to go and change my chart here before I look. So short pass between the 10 and the 30. Yep, short pass. Oh, my gosh, 33. That's a 3. And we said it was AS. And that'll be touchdown to Dwight Clark. Montana to Clark on the 33. Boy, Montana's getting all the doubles. He really is. And so they drive down the drive to start in the short field at the 42. Turns into an 11-yard TD pass to Dwight Clark. Not quite the catch, but it works. So they will score. Ray Wershing will come in to try to tack on the extra point. It's not quite like the 70s. We're in 85, so the extra points, you're not quite holding your breath. And on the K column, a 64 is a 19. And on the extra point, that is good. So we're going to make that a 24. All right, 17 and 7 is 24. And I should be able to finish this game before I got to go to work. Trying to pick up the speed a little bit. There we go, 24. So a TD pass to Clark. And it's going to be 24 to 14 for the 49ers. So you San Francisco fans are having a good time today. Ray Wershing will come in and kick this off. 33 on a kickoff is 25. So Wershing with a 25 on the kickoff is going to be a touchback. So he kicks it right out of the end zone. And so the Broncos will have to start over here. So I need to take off some time for the score. So we're in the fourth quarter. And it's 24 to 14. So Denver's now going to come out throwing. So Denver will start at the 20. And so we're going to be passing quite a bit. I know that. So we're going to be looking for Steve Watson here. We're going to go medium pass to Steve Watson. Okay, so on the medium pass, we're on this chart here. So I got a 16. So AS will stay AS. Elway. Oh, no. 19 AS. And that's going to be incomplete. So Elway off target here. And that's going to bring up a second down. Short pass to Vance Johnson. So a 32 is CG. That'll be a BG. 45, 14, BG. And that'll be good for 6 yards. So 5, 6. So that'll bring up a 3rd and 4. And we're going to go short pass. And we're going to look for our other receiver, Steve Watson. elementary, my dear. Here we go. Steve Watson, 3rd and 4, short pass. 41. AS, that'll stay AS. Elway. AS. 43. 28. And he is going to be sacked, and he'll lose 2 yards. So they're going to get Elway, and that's going to bring up a 4th down and 7, and they don't have much of a choice. They will have to punt this one away. So Chris Norman will come in and punt this one away here with just under 10 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. Norman gets away a booming kick with a 4. And that's going to be 52 yards. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 51, 52. So San Francisco will take this here. McLemore will get the return. And McLemore, a 63 on the P column, is a 34. And, we have a fumble. We have an F3. He couldn't hang on to the ball. And what's going to happen on the F3? This could turn the game around. 52. And it bounces off him and goes out of bounds. So McLemore tried to field it. It went off him and went out of bounds. And it's a huge, huge break for the 49ers, as they don't have to worry about turning over the ball again. They have the only turnover of the game. They had that one fumble. No, I think Denver had the fumble. Oh, they each fumbled, though. They each fumbled. Never mind, they each fumbled. All right, so Denver's going to punt. San Francisco is going to take over at the 24-yard line. Hey, buddy. You doing all right? Have a little bit more of this. Okay. So McLemore banging his helmet as he goes to the sideline. So we're going to get a steady dose of Roger Craig, Derek Harmon, and a little bit of Earl Cooper on the side. So we're going to go Craig on the run here as we try to grind some time off the clock. A 43 is CD. And a 34, we got 30. Oh, boy, this is not good. 35 CD. 35 CD is going to be 1 and a flag. So let's see what the flag's going to be. And 7 is holding on the offense. So we're going to back them up 10 yards. And we're going to repeat first down. So that's going to put the ball at the 14-yard line. So we're going to have to change our chart. All right, so now we're going to go outside to Harmon. Again, there's still a lot of time left, but if we can get a couple of first downs. 46 is BS. See if Harmon can cut through the BS on an outside run. The 12, 26. BS is -1. They got him. So the Bronco defense getting their JOB done. That's going to set up a 2nd and long. So we're going to go to Harmon again. On the outside, we need him to break one for us here. 42 is CS. Oh, a 15. CS. And he will go 22 yards. 5, 10, 15, 20. And he will get the first down. So they need to grind it out on the ground, and they do. And it's a first down. Harmon, great carry. So now we're going to go back to Craig. We're going to go inside to way to go, Craig. 61 is BS. 21, 24. Cutting through the BS. 2 yards. 1, 2. 2nd down. Clock continues to run. Under 8 minutes to go here in the 4th. Broncos trail by 10. We're going to go to Craig a 2nd time because Harmon's tired from that last run. And I only go back-to-back once. It's kind of how I do it. Unless it's like O.J. Simpson, then I go to him every single time. That's just, and the game suggests that, too, to be fair. So they're going to go CS. Craig's going to go outside this time. A 26, 24 CS on the outside. And no, he's not going to get anything. So they're going to stuff him right there. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And 8. So we're going to go to the air this time. So we're going to look for Mike Wilson this time on a short pass. So where's my short pass column? And I might have been on the wrong column, but sometimes it doesn't matter. Sometimes it's the same. I think I forgot to flip it. Just in case you're wondering. If you're following along, I might have screwed up that last one by a couple of yards or so. But that's, again, we're having some fun today. That's all that matters. So a pass play here. Ooh, 33. That's going to be good. It's going to be a BD, and that'll stay BD. So, Montana, I got a 10. Short pass, BD, and he will connect with Wilson for a 5, and they'll be short of the first down. So they get a couple of first downs. They move the ball a little bit, but now they're going to have to punt it away. So Denver finally gets the stop they were looking for. And Max Runninger, Todd Rundgren, is going to come in to punt the ball away. So San Francisco will kick this one away. Back deep is Vance Johnson, so we got to get his card ready. So Max Runninger on the punt from the 40-something yard line. 62 is a K column. A 14. So a 14 punt is going to be 34 yards and a fair catch. Oh, he shanked it off the side of his foot. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 34 yards. And Vance Johnson will just call a fair catch. So 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Broncos down by 10, so they'll be passing. So we don't have to worry about it. We're going to be passing here. So we're going to go, we'll look for Vance Johnson on a medium pass. All right, so Elway trying to get his team back in it. So we're going to go medium pass from the 24. 16 is AS. That'll stay AS. So, again, we're looking for Johnson. AS, oh boy, 45, 14, AS, and that'll be incomplete. Second down, medium pass, Steve Watson. AD, Elway, 7, AD, and that'll be good for 19 yards. 5, 10, 15, 19 yards. So that's a first down. All righty, so time ticking away here, but he finds Watson. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look for our tight end K on a short pass. Elway takes a look. 43, CG, that'll be a BG. 61, 13, BG. And, we got a, I'm looking at the wrong column. 8 yards. So 5, 6, 7, 8 yards. And that'll be a second down now in 2. I'm thinking about going outside on a run to Sammy Winder just to get the first down. Oh, you know something? We're gonna go deep, right? We have a play to burn. So Vance Johnson, long pass. So we're at the 49-yard line of San Francisco. So we're going to go on a deep pass, long pass. 61, BS, that'll be AS. So standard defense, AS. Elway looking long, 13, 12. AS. And, just out of his reach. Can't come up with it. They tried to go deep, and they didn't get it. So now we're going to go Sammy Winder. We're going to go outside on a run so we can get the first down. All right, so we're going to go run. 3rd and 2. Ooh, they're ready for it, though. AG. Oh, boy, Winder's going to have a tough time here. 13 to 20. AG, 20 AG, and he will pick up 4. He'll get the first down. So he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's a first down for Denver. But time ticking away there, 4 minutes to go. So we're going to start thinking about going into a different timing mode here. So I try to conserve time. So we're at the 45. Another medium pass, and this time we're looking for our tight end, K. K, what's going on, K? Men in black, K. 62. AS. That'll stay AS. Medium pass. No rolls at all for Elway. 19. Incompletes. Every time it's been incomplete. 2nd down and 10. We're going to go short pass to our halfback, Will Height. Short pass coming out of the backfield, looking for him. AD. It's going to stay AD. Ooh, now we get it. 33-4. AD, and that'll be 15 yards. 5, 10, 15. And he's going to try to get out of bounds. Everything but a 6 is out of bounds. No, he doesn't get out of bounds. So it's going to be a full play as P-Jet comes by. P-Jet, I saw you caught some of the shootout last night, the showdown. That was so fun. That was so fun, the showdown. I really, really enjoyed that. All right, so we're at the 30-yard line now. So now I can move up my chart into a little better range here. So we're going to go medium pass to Steve Watson. All righty. Niners hanging on here, 24-14, but the Broncos are driving. Medium pass, we get CS. That'll be a BS. Elway, medium pass, BS, 53, 10. And that is good for absolutely nothing. He missed him. Had him, and he zipped it right by him, and that'll be incomplete. So we'll go to the 15 seconds on that, incomplete. So we're going to go medium pass again, Vance Johnson. 23. CG, that'll be a BG. Oh, he finally gets it. A 5 BG. And that will be good for 24 yards. And he gets out of bounds. So he gets down to the 6-yard line. Right? And that'll be 1st and goal. And he gets out of bounds, which is even more important. So, Broncos in striking distance. They're going to continue to pass. And we're going to look for Sammy Winder coming out of the backfield to try to catch this short pass. So we need to go into a really, really short table now. So in between the 9 and the goal line. So we're on the 6. Here we go. Niner defense trying to stiffen up here. A 25. AD. They'll stay AD. Elway, short pass. 14, 31. AD. And that's going to be, oh boy, we got a rare play. I love the rare plays. RP5. Let's go to our rare plays. RP5. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Let's see what the rare play is. He tries to hit Winder near the goal line. 4. In special goal line offense, the player fails to report the change of availability. Pass incomplete, 5-yard penalty against the offense. So the pass is incomplete. We're going to back him up. So we're going to back him up 5 yards. And that'll stay 1st down. So he didn't report. So we've had that twice today where the player did not report. And so we've had some issues. Been cool. I like the rare plays. I know they get overplayed sometimes, and I should be using my rare play extra chart that I use, but that's all right. So we're going to be on the 11 now, so we need to change our chart again. So we're going to go a short pass, and we're going to look for we're going to have James Wright come in. He's going to be our extra receiver here. So we're going to be playing this 1st and goal from the 11. They're playing CG. So that'll be BG. So we got the doodle-doo-doo-doo, BG. Elway, 64-10. BG on a short pass. That'll be good for 5 yards, and he gets out of bounds. So he finds his tight end, James Wright. He'll gain 5 yards, and that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. So they're going to try to get out of bounds on a lot of things. And let's see what we can do here. All right, so Elway with the ball. It's 2nd and goal from the 6. And we're going to look for our other tight end, Clarence K. Here we go. So now I need to go change my charts again. I'm not going to run. I definitely have to pass. So it's going to be a short pass to the other tight end. 49er defense, 32. CG. It's going to be a BG. They're playing BG. 35. 8 BG on a short pass, and that is good for 6 yards, and he gets out of bounds, and that's a touchdown, right? He's on the 6. That's a score. So a 6-yard pass to Clarence K, just getting inside the pylon, and they have scored. So it's going to be, so Denver, I forget where they started that drive, and they're going to get a 6-yard TD pass to K. All right, now coming in to try to get the extra point to make it 24-21 will be Rich Carlos. Now that play took 10 seconds off the clock. So that'd be right there, I think. So at 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, so 50. Yeah, so that's where it'd be. So that's where the clock is. So that's going to be a touchdown. Carlos for the extra point. 23 is a 24, and the extra point on a 24 is good. So 21. 24-21. We got ourselves a game. And there's only a minute 50 to play. So we try the onside. Well, we have all 3 timeouts. Or do we kick it deep? There's only a couple chances on onside to get that. That's the thing. Yeah, I think we got to go onside here. I think we got to go onside kick. So if I'm looking at the chart here, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chances out of the 42. Let's do it, though, right? We're here to have fun. Let's do it. All right, we're going to set up for the onside kick. Carlos comes into it. Ref puts his hands up. Here we go. Carlos with the onside kick from the P column. 32 is a 23. And that'll go 10 yards, and that'll be recovered by the kicking team. So that'll be from the 30 to the 45. So they'll get it there, and that'll just take 5 seconds off the clock. So the onside kick does not work. San Francisco ball at the 45. And you know they're going to be playing it very conservative, so we're going to be doing a lot of running. So all 3 timeouts for Denver, though. So let's see what happens here. 24-21 is our score. And the defense against the run, inside run to Craig. It's going to be BS. See if we can cut through the BS. The 24 is a 24 BS. And a 24 BS is 1 yard. And Denver will call a timeout. And they'll have 2 left. All righty, so we're going to go Craig again. I'm going to go Harmon on the outside. And BS, again, he's going to cut through the BS. The 51 is a 17 BS on the outside, and that'll be 7 yards. However, we see if he goes out of bounds. He's trying to stay in bounds, so everything but a 6, and he stays in bounds. And he stays in bounds, so Denver will have to call another timeout. So they have 1 left, and that's going to be 3rd down. Right? 3rd down. Yeah, I forgot to move it in the last one. So San Francisco, trying to kill off the clock here, has a 3rd and 2. And if they get it, the game is over. So here we go, keeping it on the ground. On the ground, we're going to go Craig up the middle. 55, it's a good defense. It's AG. Craig, a 15. Oh, 16, no, he's going to get it. 16 AG, and he'll pick up 7 yards, 5, 6, 7, and that'll do it. So he'll bust through, and he'll get the first down, and Denver will use their last timeout. So they're out of timeouts, and now they can kind of just kill the clock. So we're going to go outside run Harmon. I don't know if they took knees in 85. CG, 17 outside CG, and that'll be 4 yards. And does he get out of bounds, or is he pushed out of bounds? No, he stays in bounds. So we're going to go full 30. So we got under a minute to go. Craig's going to go inside run. 61 is BS. 46 is 24, cutting through the BS. And he will gain 1. And he'll get the first down, so that'll pretty much do it here. And the clock will tick down here. Now they'll just take the knee, and we'll call that a day. All righty, so that is that. So our final score, it's San Francisco 24 and Denver 21 as we played some APBA football here. And again, it says the master game, so I'm using the master charts. It's a combination of everything, actually. It's mostly basic, but I do some master in there. And that is that. So let me get back to Studio B. That was a fun time. I needed to play that today. I really needed to get some football in me, and I got the football in me. So fun game here. I broke up my 85 set. Got to play that today. And so, yeah, fun game. So that was from week 10, 1985. And the actual score was 17-16 Denver. So mine was 24-21 San Francisco. So I'm in the ballpark. So anyway. So I'm going to go get some lunch. Then I got to get ready to go to the rink. I might watch a little bit of playoff football, though the wild card games are terrible, aren't they? Wild card games kind of stink. So I'm going to put everything away here. I'm hoping to play some Master Baseball tonight when I get home. And I want to do that Master video, too. I want to kind of expand on some of the things that I learned from Tebow, because some people have been asking about that, so we'll get that going. And, yeah, thanks for tuning in. I finally get to play some football here. I'm enjoying my football so much. So, anyway, I'm Dave from Studio B. Again, this was another edition of Dave's Classic Rewind as we played the 1985 game between San Francisco 49ers and the Denver Broncos. We'll talk to everyone later. Bye-bye.